Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. This out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eric Stokes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
on 3rd down, here's Jeanty. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
There's nothing.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
2 yards on the pick.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And the Raiders have got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. It's taken to the 26. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5, close to the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
On the play. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Once again, it's Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On the zone read, give to Genty. And he'll be well short of the 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Steps away. No, it's out. Smith lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's Williams. Flushed out right. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Durham Smythe, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. Short throw caught by Bowers. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They snap it to Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
32-yard line.
To the air again, Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at
the final shot here before break. Smith. That's to Bowers once again. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No. But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
It's a gain of 20. And a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Gino are going to hand it to Genty. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st and 10 at the 30.
It's Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. It's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Now it's Smith. Able to find the open man to have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Final minute now, the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
For another Las Vegas. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Thomas. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ian Thomas, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Gets past one man. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth. It's a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting know, hey, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And we'll get a couple up to the 29.
Sometimes the philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun, here's Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Swift going to try up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Touchdown Bears. Roma Dunze. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bears 14, Raiders 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Smith's going to throw it. Open man is Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Smith here and audible at the line. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them, as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second down and 6 now. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas. First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. With that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 9.
On the play brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To the air, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Williams loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Hey, volunteer.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer. To throw, Williams. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. On third and short, going with their tight end. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They run. It's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Next to score, Bears 7, Falcons 0. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Go! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Back to Robinson now on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And there's Jaquan Brisker getting to him behind the line. Great play by the safety. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut 19 tight. 19 tight.
And looking to throw. Penix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
5-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here's Williams. Buying time to his left. The full left side taken in by Kmet. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Williams. That's called left side. Burden. Now a timeout.
Complete.
7 seconds left in the first half.
First and
That's a
goal.
big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to air one out. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
It'll be
for
Falcons
Chicago.
football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their
Looking to
own
put a drive
23-yard
together.
line.
They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. Oh, a heck of a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Mooney, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Penix. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Falcons. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Again, left side to Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Looking to throw Penix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jervon Dexter coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Seattle.
The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to run!
A play fake. Now Williams. Flush to his right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down. Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. A pickup of 44 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Tyrese Knight on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 on the Seahawks' 18-yard line.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And a nice run, and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to opt not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Darnold to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The game at 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And the tackle's going to be laid down at the 40-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The tackle by Josh Jobe. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Give up the middle with Swift. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
He was brought down by...
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here goes Simon.
Darnold now to throw, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. To the middle, it's Kupp. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
2 more yards. And that's good for another Seahawks.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver.
He was defended by
And it'll be second down. To throw again is Darnold. A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6.
At the Bears 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That one to Zach Charbonnet. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Throwing, Darnold. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Byron Murphy. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for us.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. A gain of 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1.
43-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 1.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down. Darnold to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here is 1st and goal. Darnold to the air once more. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Ties the game at 15. Jason Myers.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jason Myers to kick
Down
off
to the
for
final
Seattle.
few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Duvernay on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Yellow, go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready? Go. Set, huh?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, blue.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And cycle. Stop. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
Striker. 3-3.
From the 21. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Fight 60. Ready?
All right, Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second and inches at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Slide, 97.
On second down, Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Packer first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. They managed 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
45, wide.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down, Packers.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Going again on second, Williams. That's complete, Kokomet. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
The 34-yard line.
On play action, Williams. Escapes the pocket. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air yet again. Williams. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They're on the counter with Swift. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Love now on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Williams on 1st down. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. From the 16. Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Ready? Love with it on 1st down. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Searches from the pocket. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. 43 rail. Black Ultra. Ready?
Thrown on first down, Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Big strike here to Moore. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green.
They stick with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw. Here's Love. That's complete to Reed. Out left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
20. And a Packer first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
On the ready.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Down.
Looking to throw. This one's caught. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, Williams to throw. Secured by Burden on the slant. He's got room to roam here. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Williams to throw on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here he is to throw. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late. TJ for the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the
14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
To kick off for Chicago.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Back to throw. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Escapes out to... And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Desperation time here. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Bears come away with a win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. There's a short run that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
There we go.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Moving to his right. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of 4.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
14 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now it is 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big time finish, big time play, and they end this drive with 6.
The Bears will line up for the
To throw is Williams. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Headed left, buying time. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big connection from Dak to CD. 45 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to CD Lamb. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brady Jarrett gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. The drive begins with a run by Williams. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, Prescott rolling right. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Prescott on 1st down. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. Here's Williams. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Moving left. Ringside. Caught by Burden. And they will catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Williams to throw, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. One final throw before the break. It's a short throw caught by Komet, and a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on first down. Buying some time right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Williams. On target to Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Williams off the play fake. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Working quickly here.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 5. He's got a screen to the running back. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
What? 280. One left. Right.
They'll run here following the penalty. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
What? 190.
On 4th down, Wilson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks.